how not to lose energy. Sometimes we feel so tired, lack of energy. We have to push ourselves. We feel that we only want to stay on the sofa. Why? Why has it happened? There is a reason for that. And the reason for that is that we do not discover our inner attributes, powers in the right way. What do we mean? What do we mean? What do I mean not to lose power? Sometimes a person can work and it does not have meaning. It does not find satisfaction in what he is doing. He does not feel that he is influencing. And when he does not feel that he is influencing something or his work makes a change, he will feel empty a bit. Why? Because his powers, his attributes, the powers that get out of the soul and animates the body are not connected to his essence, to his inner engine, let's call it like that, to the source of life that he have. The soul is the source of life. So what is happening? He's working, he's discovering his powers, and still he's losing energy because his powers are not directed in a connection to his essence, to his inner motivation, inner power, inner self, inner soul. And let's take another example where we'll understand it. When you have relationship, and the relationship, you are doing things in the relationship, you have intimacy without being connected with emotions, there is intimacy without emotions, intimacy without being connected to the person that you meet. What happens? You are discovering your powers, your attributes, without connections to your inner self, to your essence. That makes you weak. You are losing energy. And when you lose energy, it's like the powers we mean the mind, the emotions, the way that I'm doing things, and my thoughts are working, but without connection, without harmony. So what happens? Your soul discovers itself, animates the body without real harmony, with all of your traits, with all of your powers, with all of your attributes. Let's take another example. When someone is in a state of mind of war, of like he's fighting all of the time against everything disturbs him. He's against everything and he's fighting all of the time, and he thinks that he's deserved from here and he didn't got what he needs from there. So he's in a state of mind that I always need, somebody must give me, and if I want fight to gain what I deserve, I won't get it. So his consciousness, his mindset is endless quarrel. He is in endless quarrel mindset, and he has to get out of it because it takes from him so much power. Why? Because the inner soul, the essence of a person, in Hebrew it's called the atzmiut, the place that is the place that originally distributes its powers, animates the body, the source of life wants the connection. Like, we discover our attributes, we discover our powers in order to connect to another, to connect to our spouse, to connect to reality. The soul wants connection. Without connection, we feel that we are discovering inner powers, but they are losing in the way because they do not fulfill their obligation, their purpose, what they need to do. So, two more examples maybe. When I eat without reason, I'm eating. Just why? Because there is nothing else to do. I'm sleeping without reason. Why? I'm staying awake, the opposite. The opposite is also right. I'm staying awake, but I have no reason. I'm doing nothing. I'm just wasting time. According to the Arizal, one of the most prominent Kabbalists in the Jewish literature, the Holy Ari, wasting time, it's like doing nothing. You cannot do nothing and think that something else, emptiness, won't get you and close you and take you to bad places, because when you are not concentrating something, something else will get in. Snakes will get in. It's called like all kind of undesirable emotions will start to control you. Why? Because you're empty. And when you are empty, you do not direct your attributes. Other powers will win you, will take over you, and will take you to undesirable places. So when you are going to sleep without a reason, you're waking up tired. Why? Because you're doing things without connections, without essence, without purpose. And when you are staying awake without purpose, you also, you can see the child eyes, they are burning, they are open all night long. He watch things, he stayed awake, he wasn't in the right place. He didn't discover his powers in the right way. And it could also happen when I'm in stress. What does it mean, stress? Chronic stress. Stress is, shortly. I have several of workshops in Hebrew. We will translate it in the future. When you are in stress, just to understand what is stress according to Jewish psychology, is when I'm trying to be in two places in the same time. And when I'm trying to do that, it's like I'm not in either one of those places. I want to be, think about it like a minor stress when you are driving and you want to concentrate on the road, and you got WhatsApp or an email in your phone, and you want to see, you want to see, you are not allowed to, it's the reason for all of the accidents, but still you have like the desire to see. So your head is going like that. In this minute, you feel a bit like stress because you want to be in two places in the same time. Your eyes on the road, your eyes on the phone. So whenever I'm trying to be in two places, it's like my thought, there is more struggle in my thought. And what is happening in this moment, I cannot be in, let me rephrase it. When I'm only in one moment, in one thing, there is no stress. If I have a lot of things to do, a lot of things is waiting for me. I was in vacation and I came back to work, and now a lot of things is waiting for me. If I'm concentrate only in the next thing or in the thing that I'm doing now, I know I have a lot of things to do, but now I'm concentrate only in the one that is waiting for me. I cannot be in stress. Why? Because I'm not thinking about all of the things. I'm doing for one thing at a time. So stress, solving stress takes your powers, because sometimes you know it. Sometimes you do nothing. You only answered one mail, one disturbing mail that you got. And all day long you are around this mail, and you feel so tired, so losing, and there are those days that I'm doing so many things. I'm like a giant, I'm like an engine, I'm doing a lot of things. What's the difference? When in the day that I answered only one mail, I was in stress. The stress took over and I lost my powers, and I felt like I'm losing energy. Why did I lose energy? Because I wasn't connected. I was in two places. So let's take a few advices how to overcome, how not to lose energy. How not to lose energy. First one, according to Jewish psychology or Chasidism, is try not to be in, let's take without order. Try not to be in two places. You are where your mind is. And if my mind is in other places, I'm not here. And if I'm going with my child to the garden and I'm thinking about my work, I'm not with my child. So you have to make a decision. Each moment you have to make a decision where you want to put yourself, where you are. So first thing, we're doing it shortly, but it's one of the secrets of the creation, because according to Judaism, God is creating this moment, every moment again anew. He's creating every moment anew. And if you want to be a part of this creation, you have to what? You have also to be in this moment. That's why it's a bit like the existentialist way of thinking. But if I'm here, that means that I chose to be a part of the creator, like I'm creating within the world every moment again. So if I'm in two places, I'm suffering now. In Hebrew, it's called kaf hakela. Why? Because I want to be in one place, but I need to be in another place. So it kills me inside because I cannot be in two places. That's one advice. Try to be in one place. Whenever I am, I'm here with you. I'm only here with you. I'm not thinking about other thoughts, about other things that I have to do, about my bank account, my work, my job. I'm only here. That's also the secret of concentrating. Why? What is when I have problems to concentrate? It's when I cannot close light channels. I have a lot of channels open, and it's the part of the way I was created. And I need to close channels. And usually I do not close channels because it's hard for me to choose. It's very hard to choose because when I want to be in one place, I have to sacrifice the other place. I have to sacrifice the other light that is waiting for me. I have to decide that I'm only here when I'm driving, and I don't want to be in stress because of WhatsApp that I got just in this minute. I have to decide. Now, I'm only here. Now, I'm only driving. And in this decision, there is also the sacrifice of my wish to see what is happening, what my friends send me, what is waiting for me in my work, or etc. So the first thing is to be in one place. It reduces stress. Second, not to be in state of mind of war. It's very easy to convince ourselves that without war, nothing will happen. But it's not true. The inner dimension of this reality is goodness. The inner dimension of this reality is that the world is in my favor. It wants me to succeed. And when I'm thinking that everyone are against me and everything is against me and the whole world is just waiting for me to fall down and I have to fight it, otherwise I won't get what I deserve, it kills me from inside. I cannot discover real powers and be connected because I do not fulfill the inner wish of the soul to be connected. It's like I remember we were in India, we went to a trip in India, and when we got down from the airplane, everyone warns us, be careful. There in India, they will only want your money. So we went out of the plane, we took a taxi, and we were in such a stress that nobody will take from us. In Western money, it's like nothing. Somebody will take from you $2 more, $5 more, $20 more. So what? You came to enjoy. If we had the same trip in Europe, we wouldn't even think about those $20. It was like, sure, okay, that's the price of the trip. You are going to have a trip. You know that you're going to spend. So when you are going like in the eyes of the shotgun, you are like, everyone is against you. You are ready for a war. You do not enjoy people. You do not see other things. You are not open. This was the second advice. The third one, you have to find your inner mission. There are two kinds of will according to Jewish psychology, and we will speak about it in a different video. It's like one will is external will. I'll just present it shortly. External will. What does it mean, external will? I'm working, but I do not really want the work. I'm working not for the money. Like, I need the money. I'm working for the money, but it's not the inner thing that I really want. What do I really want? I want confidence. I want prosperity. I want to feel that I'm a part of. I want meaning. So the external reason is money. That's why I'm working. The internal reason is something else. But still there is another internal reason. Why do I want confidence? Why do I want prosperity and tranquility and to find meaning? Why? Because I want to live. I want to have a life. I want to discover my attributes. I want to be alive. So this is the inner reason. Each one of us has his inner motivation. It's never the external one. It's not money. External will It's a will to gain something else. I want relationship, intimacy, but I don't really want the intimacy. I want to concord. I want to gain something else. So it's not the intimacy that I want. The main the main advice that we are talking about here is go find your inner will. Each company, each person has an inner will. It's never the money. Inner will, it's the most important motivation that we humans have. When you know your inner will, you will go, you will have it, you will do that. You won't lose energy because you're doing something that is a part of your essence. And doing this, it's like, let me just give one tip or one advice. We are talking, a lot of people talking about meaning. I don't like so much the word meaning. I like more the word mission. Why? Because meaning, it's like, what is my meaning? Why do I am doing things? Where I am a meaningful person? It's all about me. And getting my mission. What is mission? Mission is that something outside is waiting for me. What does it mean it's waiting for me? It's not that I have to invent mission. I have problems, and I know that in order to overcome my problems, I have to get aside, out of the picture, not be in the center, and then when I'm not in the center, I will find my meaning and my mission. No, there is real mission that is waiting for me there outside, and I have to find it. And when I'll find it, only then I will succeed to fix, to overcome, to change my emotions, my lack of energy. And it's very important to find, and each person have everywhere a mission to make other people happy, a mission to bring something to the world. He has a life mission, an endless, every moment mission, and you have to find your mission. You have to do that. That was our third, I think, advice. We said not to be in two places, to be only in one, to be connected to whatever I'm doing. I'm not doing something without a reason. Remember, our purpose is to connect our inner soul, our essence with our attributes. And how do you connect those two? You ask why. I'm going and asking why. What's the reason? Why am I doing that? What pushes me? Why am I eating? Why I do not eat? Why am I sleeping? It's like I'm trying to find the reason. That's human being is what's unique in humans is that they ask why. They use their mind. Without using my mind, I'm not connected. I have to connect all of my inner powers, my mind, my will, my even the illumination of pleasure, even my pleasure, with my emotions, with my thoughts, with that I'm doing. And only when connecting all of this together, I will be able not to feel unenergetic. And when someone is fulfilling his life mission, is feeling that is influencing, is feeling that he's in the right place, he's not tired. He can be tired, but he's not losing energy. So if he's tired, he's going to sleep, but then he's full of energy. Even when he go to sleep, he's full of energy. When I do not want to lose energy, I have to stay connected to my inner soul, to my essence. Only then, I could be tired, but not losing energy. It's two different things. Only then I can succeed and discover my powers. I remind you that we are in a series of Tanya. You are more than welcome to watch the series. We are now starting learning chapter 1. We did the author introduction, and you are more than welcome to subscribe to this channel. We are trying to grow. We started, most of my content is in Hebrew, but now we are starting to upload content in English. I hope in Hebrew we are uploading every day. In English we hope that we'll succeed to upload every week. And the more you upload, the more the quality of the material and the quality of the language will be in a better place. So thank you very much and see you in the next video.